Friends, family, countrymen, ape men, and women, and whatever between. You guys have to understand that we are talking about hedge funds getting the very first nail in its coffin from the Gensler, the Gary himself, throwing on down the first lawsuit to hedge funds filed 2 days ago. Today is May 21st. We're about 10 minutes from the after hours starting. This is the last moments of Power Hour, and I want to tell you that 1,200 likes on this video would make me and Meatball very happy. So if it isn't quite there yet, comment out which like you are in the comments down below, and let's look at this. July trial. That's within a month and a half. We're looking at the courtlistener.com summary. This action concerns the misconduct of a registered broker-dealer BTIG, which repeatedly violated the order marking and locate requirements of Rules 200G, 203B1 of Regulation SHO. Regulation SHO regulates the short selling here of securities and was designed in part to restrict naked short selling and to reduce failures to deliver. Boom! This is the actual piece of the puzzle that we need to validate where we are going, which is straight on up. So we're not only going to talk about this, we're also going to talk about what Gensler has in store and the technical price action for AMC in this video. If you're looking for GME, well, you're going to have to wait for the video that comes after this one. But we are going to cover AMC here and GME coming up in just a hot second. So once again, let's take a look at the top comment here. SEC seeks injunctive relief, disgorgement of ill-gotten gains with prejudgment interest and civil penalties, which means in all the legal mumbo jumbo that they want them to have back pay based on how much they hurt the market overall. And with interest, right? So this is going to be some pretty exciting stuff. How do you figure out what the actual damages to a stock like GME and AMC are from months, years of invasive, naked, counterfeit short selling? Well, now we're going to be able to see Gary's doing his job, right? It's sad that it took this much systemic risk, but it's still a diamond hand win. Now Gorilla's got to get real justice with some jailing instead of just losses. Kenny, are you sweating it yet? So AMC, we're looking at this double bottom here, playing softly to itself, because we always expect a little bit of manipulation in the last 10 minutes of market open. So when the markets were opened this morning, we had, let's zoom out a little bit, give you a little bit of a sneak peek here. AMC price action still around that 50% retracement, right at 1280. So when we took up to 1280 and that was rejected soundly after that, the beginning of the day, let me get rid of my drawings real quick. The VWAP has been trending above the price action ever since. So that is a little bit of what we call shorts coming back around and weighing down the market. How do we know that? To be sure, well, we have finally seen one positive short interest change in Ortex for the first time in a long time. So what we need to see is this number that was originally going down from 20-ish% now all the way down to 15 slowly rise back up. So this was around 90 before out of 400 million total free float. Now this number is starting to rise up again. So we like to see that. We like to see that the hedge funds are not quite done hurting AMC's chances of rolling into a gamma squeeze, which was very close to this week alone. So this is the breakdown that you guys need. We saw quintuple digit numbers almost all week after the seismic changes last Thursday. When we had that crazy price action, we had a AMC squeeze trending #1 and AMC jumping above quintuple digits here, about 120,000 open in calls in the money expiring May 21st. So at $13, right, we're not anywhere close, and we are 6 minutes away. We would have been adding 43,000, just another 50% more calls in the money. And if you take a look at the options sonar here, you will be able to see that it's pretty much still 50-50 with a good amount of people now just today, adding to the $16 strike, and optimistic people still buying out the money, way out of the money calls at the far end at $40. But still, AMC looking good. We have to make sure that you understand that there is also development in China. Once again, giving a finger, maybe not the thumb, but to the stonks and the crypto market that we cared about. We heard in the beginning of this week that China decided crypto is bad and crashed the entire market. So that's why we're seeing that Black Friday sale right around here. For Ethereum down 15%, Dogecoin down 13%, and Bitcoin down 11%. But when we take a look at AMC's price movement downward, we have to point out that Wanda is officially nearly entirely out, right? Wanda Group Co., the conglomerate founded by Chinese billionaire Wan Jianlin, is apparently almost completely exited his investment from AMC, marking another retreat from overseas markets for a once rapacious conglomerate. Now, one of the most important pieces to remember is that this is more about divesting from any non-Chinese investments. So it's not just AMC overall, not just because the A in AMC really isn't that Chinese coming into it. The company spanning malls, films, sports, and theme parks was among Chinese conglomerates that accumulated some of the world's largest debts after snapping up overseas trophy assets, often at premium prices. So one of the things that you have to pay attention to is the overall market outlook on the stocks that you care about. So when you take a look at technical analysis and think, well, if we were to see that bounce, we would have been able to call this double top or this double bottom. If you guys haven't had a chance to look at technical analyses with yours truly, then just search Andrew Mo, Techno Analysis 101, and you'll be able to see it. I know that Roaring Kitty is a face for GME more so than for AMC, but it's important to be able to remember that technical analysis still really does matter. And for that effect, let's play this quick 1-minute video from the man himself. As the markets are about to 3 minutes away.
Analysis. Ooh, right? I mean, now even the value folks are shaking their heads at me. But I don't know what to say. The charts do a good job of illustrating the trends, prevailing sentiment, and even the fundamental events that are unfolding, which is frustrating as a fundamentals-focused value investor, because I've invested in stock in the past, and then after the fact, I'll look back on the chart. I'm just thinking, damn, all that fundamental research I did, I could have just been tracking the chart. And not always, right? It's not perfect, but the technical analysts know this, but it's a good enough shortcut that it should be used. Now, by the same token, right? You have many value folks who are criticizing the charts, saying they're following everything. And the technical analysts, they do the same thing. They think the fundamentals folks that they're all crazy for looking at that stuff. And the truth is, I think both sides have a point. And so that's why I'm always I think it's beneficial to use both. That's part of my edge. I feel I'm kind of surprised more people don't.
That's kind of the edge, right? You have to be able to understand that both of these processes comes from the heart. That apes don't fight apes, even AMC versus GME, and especially not fundamentals versus the pattern trading. If you guys want to continue learning with the goals here, which is getting your own financial freedom, your own passive income, and jumping on board to 90,000 subscribers, we're going to give a major swag giveaway, including some major fat discounts right now. 15% off almost all of the merch, including this guy on AndrewMoMoney.com. Well, that's one way to do it. The chart analysis tool that I was using is called Webull. Go ahead and grab your 2 free stocks in the description down below, and thank those of you who made this possible. Now I'm going to go back and chill with you guys after hours. If you guys want to join us live, then turn on your bells, right? I know a lot of you have subscribed, but turn on your bell notifications so you don't miss another one. For now, but not for forever. Peace.